Let me ask you, in the beginning, who forged the void into light? Who stood amidst the formless dark, that endless nothing, and with a voice like thunder cried, "Let there be," and lo, there was. Who else could have spun the stars from nothing, hung the sun ablaze, and summoned the earth from the abyss? Was it mortal hands that shaped the heavens? Who else could have formed the dust, molded clay into man, and breathed life into his trembling frame? Who else could have dreamed a world so vast, so wild, so alive? Let me ask you, who didn't abandon their own creation when that same creation walked away? Who broke Egypt's chains? Who split the sea so a nation might walk free? Who met Moses atop the mountain, amidst thunder and smoke, delivering laws on tablets of stone to a trembling nation below? The walls of Jericho, was it the trumpets blare, the march of men, or something greater that shook the stones apart? And the furnace, who walked with the three amidst the flames, shielding them from a tyrant king's wrath? Who shut the lion's mouth when Daniel stood defiantly in their den? Who could have vowed to David a king from his own bloodline, a ruler foretold for centuries, and then guided the ages to unveil him? O marvel of marvels, who came as flesh among us? Who walked the dusty roads of Galilee, a carpenter's son, yet spoke with the authority of the ages? Who else could have touched the leper's sores and made them whole? Looked into the eyes of the blind and given them sight? Who stilled the raging sea with a single command? Who else could have stood upon the water, defying the deep? Who else could have borne the weight of such wonders? Each act a thread in a tapestry of grace. Who sweat like blood in prayer, yet surrendered to the Father's will? Who else could have endured the agony of the cross? Who else could have stood silent before Pilate, crowned with thorns and carrying the sins of the world upon his shoulders? Who else could have hung between thieves, forsaken yet forgiving, and with his final breath torn the temple's veil, shook the earth and darkened the sun? Who else could have lain in cold silence, wrapped in linen, only to rise on the third day?